I'm just gonna share it real quick with my DeviantArt people in case they want to watch too. And then I'm going to draw something. In case everyone missed it, that is not what I want. Hello. This is what I drew last time. I'm probably going to be drawing Dolly Parton today. I kind of have this idea of what I want to do. I love her. She's so sassy. What size do you think? The one person who's watching. I think I'm going to do this size. By the way, I'm once again eating a snack. This time not so healthy. Excuse me. It is fries that were left over from dinner. And you know what? I'll go with a different size. And a roll from dinner. My aunt's birthday, we celebrated it today. So The one thing I wish Procreate, which is the program I usually use, I wish would get is where you could shift text where it curves, but that's neither here nor there. Blender, flip canvas, reverse magnet. Let's see. It doesn't do anything. Well, it does something, but it's not what I want it to do. See, that technically does something, but doesn't necessarily do what I want it to do. Like, I know what I want it to do, and that ain't it, boy. I don't want that. I'm trying to remember if Dolly has ever said what her favorite color is. I'm gonna say she hasn't. But she is super sassy. I'll whoop her. Some funny stories about her. She actually attended a Dolly Parton lookalike contest, and she lost. But in all fairness, no one knew it was her. I just think that's funny. And she has such a... She has such a way about her. Before anyone asks, I'm not a super fan of hers. I like her, but she's not my favorite musician or anything. I think I like her as a person and some of her stories better than I like anything else. I think she's hilarious. And she just has this air about her. I think she's one of these people that I would love to get to know. I actually have seen her. She has like this amusement park called Dollywood, and I've been to it one time. Hashtag not sponsored. It's a really nice park, by the way. And I just happened to be there on a day she goes there relatively often. And I happened to be there with a friend at the park when she was there. Now, we didn't get anywhere close to her. We stayed, like, there's this fence where you can kind of see her private entrance into the park. And we weren't even really that interested in seeing her or anything. But we saw this group of people being kooky. And we asked somebody what was going on. And they told us. And we were like, oh, cool. And we just happened to be right there when she came out of the car. We didn't specifically plan it or anything. There are people, who apparently buy tickets for this park specifically just to see Dolly. Like, to be there when she's there. Now, I'm not saying that she's not, like, there. I'm not even sure how often she's there, but she's apparently there pretty often. And at least 12 times a year, maybe. I don't know. But she's there fairly often, and there are people there who just go to see her, or to have the opportunity to maybe see her. So, they'll go, see her, maybe, and then leave. They don't go on any of the rides, they don't eat any of the food. They see her, and they leave. Do you know how expensive those tickets freaking are? The last time I looked at them, and this was when a friend and I were there, and I just happened to glance at them. They were like $174. They're probably more now. This was some time back. And, like, I think the normal day pass was like $60, $52, something like that. I don't know, it's been many years ago since I was there. And we were only there for like one day. Anyhow, I just feel like that's a waste of money. At least go on some of the rides, for Christ's sakes, while you're there, or get, like, food. She did a couple of... I don't know if they aired on Hallmark or if they were specifically made for Hallmark or what. They may have been her own thing. But anyway, she made these, like, at least 2 movies of, like, her childhood. One was, like, a book originally called, like, The Coat of Many Colors or whatever. And then she did, like, a sequel to it. The little girl who plays her is so cute. By the way, say hi. I don't bite. Okay. I know she's, like, really into butterflies. So I think, like, this. I'm probably gonna change this butterfly's colors at least 5 times. So look forward to that. And by the way, to anyone who's watching this in the future, what time would be convenient for you to watch my streams? Because I don't get very many interactions while I'm actually streaming. But I'll get like 6 people watch it later. I'm wondering how much of that is no one sees it, or later they're like, they were busy or asleep or whatever. Because the point of a live stream is to have some interactions with people. But I usually have maybe 1-2 people watching at most. It says one is watching, but no one's interacting. I don't know if it's because it's me watching, because I've got it up on my actual computer, or what. Because I have to have it where I used my again, I'm probably going to change this like 5 different times. And I wouldn't even be able to guarantee a time because like I work and stuff. But I could definitely give it my best shot to try and like air at whatever time would be more convenient for y'all. I allowed myself to trace right now, 'cause I hate drawing real people, you know. She has like such a cute nose. I'm jealous. And this is probably wrong, because I refuse to trace. And I'm doing it wrong. That's the only thing I'm like halfway tempted to trace anymore, is if it's a real person. And then I'm like, oh, I'll never get it perfect enough. Me. But I haven't traced since I was like 14, so. But it's a real person, so. I feel like I'm gonna have Dolly come after me and say something to the degree of, you defiled me. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, Dolly. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want thick lines. See, she has a pretty good, strong jawline. So, I don't know if he is itchy. Probably. This is the first time in a long time since I've tried to do realism. Not that Dolly would ever see this. But if she does, highly improbable. But if she ever does, I am so sorry I'm a bad artist. And am not doing your beautiful face justice. Hopefully someday Would this be considered fan art? I wonder. Because she's not. She's a real person. See, that's like the thing I wonder sometimes. Again, I'm sorry I'm not a good artist. You would be in way better hands with someone else. And I'm sketching where the shadows are. This is not how her actual face is, but it helps me. Leave me alone. And apparently I can't draw eyes to save my life. This is why I don't do realism, y'all. I'm not particularly good at it, among other things. This looks nothing like this poor woman. Hello. I know it looks franky right now, but I promise it'll look better once I add color. And this right now looks kind of like I don't know if y'all have seen it yet or not. It's like this web comic or web series. I don't know what you call it. It's Autodale, I think it's the future dystopian type thing. Very good. Anyway, say hi. Yeah, I know it looks weird. But once I get it done, it will still probably look weird, but oh, thank you, Random Creations. I don't feel like it does. I always feel like my sketches look really messy. Oh, thank you, Springtrap the Killer. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Well, that's cool. If you have a DA page, I have one too. You can show me there, or I have a Discord. I don't know what I'm going to do with her bangs yet. I'm gonna draw an ear there. I don't intend on having her ear show. I'm trying to make it like a stylized version of her actual face. This is, by the way, hold on. Here's my Discord. Is Jillian Beeler #3034. And I will look at it in a minute, I promise. I'm just trying to get this drawing. I'm probably going to mess with the bangs more later. This is just a loosey-loose. I need to start sharing my Discord more on the YouTube channel thingy. And I need to be more vigilant about sharing my DA page more regularly. But it's under Jillian Beeler. Hold on. Here I am. If you look up Miraculous Ladybug, you'll probably find me. But I'll share it later more. Okay. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna take away my reference drawing for right now, because I'm more or less done with it. Okay, hold on. Let me write down. I'll look you up later. How's that? By the way, this is, for those who don't know, this is a finished drawing I did the last time I live streamed. But I think I got like to the finished rough sketch, which I'm about at that point in this one where it's the rough sketch. Thank you. Anyone here else a fan of Dolly Parton? Like, I'm not even a mega fan, and yeah, I'm drawing her. That's okay. Like, I feel like I take forever to sketch. I've been sketching now. It was showing me a few minutes ago, but I think it was like at 35. Take as much time as you need to sketch. And like one of my good friends, she like takes forever to sketch, but her finished product looks so nice. And like her sketches could be finished products on their own. Where I feel like, excuse me, my sketches are like forever. Or are like messy, rather. Mine are messy. But I feel like, I don't know, I shouldn't take that long in terms of like drawing a sketch, because I haven't drawn an animation in forever. The last one I did was a ladybug one. You can find it in my channel somewhere. I'm sure it's horrible compared to something someone actually knows what they're doing. Let's, You know what? I like it like this. And I think I want a butterfly in her hair. A couple butterflies, actually. Draw what you want and what you like, man. I mean, I draw a lot of anime kawaii stuff, so I can't be one to talk. Boop. I'm going to move these around here in a second. They're just very, very rough idea of where my mom, she just passed away in January. Not trying to like lower the mood or whatever. But when I first started to draw, she really didn't approve of it. I mean, she wasn't like acting like I was the devil incarnate or whatever for doing it, but she was acting like I was wasting my time. And to me, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, as long as you're not hurting anyone, then what does it matter? And I feel like, you're fine. Um, she, towards the end of her life, I asked her, she had, for the past couple years, has acted proud of my, drawings. And, so I asked her 12 days before she died or so, if she thought I would ever have, what's Dolly's skin color? If I would ever have continued on with my drawing. And she said no, but I'm glad you did. I want to make this comic at some point where it's actually God, Jesus, maybe an angel, asking a random artist, why do you create, or why did you create? And the artist says something to the extent of, if I did not create, I would ache. And that's sort of how I feel. I hunger to create. And I feel like there's this fire deep inside of me that makes me draw, that makes me paint, that makes me want to do. Don't let the criticism get you down, hun. It's good to get constructive criticism. But don't let the harmful get you down. Just take it in strides. Look at the guy who created the Friday games. He got a criticism where his games looked like robots or whatever. And then he created something that everybody really likes, or a good chunk of people really likes. Look at me. I don't really draw realism that much. I'm still gonna give it a go. And it's gonna look awful. But I'm gonna give it a go. And poor Dolly, if she ever sees this drawing or this stream, she's gonna be like, bless that girl's heart, she can't draw worth a diddle. You gotta be hard on yourself. I don't know if you're like a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever. That's like my guilty pleasure. Leave me alone. And anyway, he says you gotta love yourself in order to let somebody love you. Or whatever. I sure feel the same way about art. You gotta be your worst critic, your best fan, your best advocate, if I can talk. So what other games or movies or series do you like? Because I am a pure weeboo. Oh my god, the other day I went to my local bookstore that's like a used bookstore. And I met a baby weeb. Oh, she was so precious. Oh my god. I may have corrupted her beyond all point, though. I introduced her to Wolf's Rain, which she hadn't ever heard of. I did warn her it's like mega violent. I can't get the bang right. I don't know if you have ever... Oh, I can't get this drawing right. Watched Wolf's Rain, but you might like it. It's a tearjerker, and it's kind of violent, and yeah. Oh, by the way, with you being a scary type spookum fan, you might also look on DA. There's like a lot of artists that do that besides... Oh, and you'll look forward to my Halloween streams. Like, oh my god. I keep a little... I don't know if you follow me or not, or how much you follow me, but, I keep, like, a little notebook with, like, my ideas in it. I've already got ideas for freaking October month. I'm hoping to have at least some of those ideas done in ink, but if I'm at the job that I'm currently at, I'm not guaranteeing that. Only because I work long hours and I really don't feel like cleaning up a mess half the time when I get off work, so I don't pull out the traditional stuff. Plus, I really don't have an effective way to live stream that. So that may be for another time, or if YouTube ever like pans out where it's like makes it worth my while to put more effort in it, then I might consider like investing like some of my own money into it. But right now this is like free scale, baby. I need to draw her eyebrows. I like how the hair's turning out though. At some point, I kind of want to do like a request for people specifically on my YouTube channel, but I've got like 14 subscribers, so it wouldn't be worth my while necessarily. By the way, if there's anything specifically that you want me to chatter about, I wouldn't mind. I know a lot of different subjects, and if I happen to not know anything, or if you have any questions for me about my art process or anything like that, I'll try my best to answer them. Oh, itchy, 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 itchy. Oh, you're gonna start commissions? I have commissions up. I don't do good on my commissions. I don't know if people just don't see them or if they're too expensive or what. For those who want to know, my commissions right now are $8 for a full body with a very simple background, like super duper simple. I try to get them done in 2 to 3 day time periods, depending on how, like, I try and check my DMs every day, at least twice a day, but that doesn't, and it depends on what time I get off, but I try to get it done within a week at the longest. And that's one reason why I keep my commissions kind of at the price they are. You're paying for like the speediness of it as well. You know, you can either have fast and cheap or fast and nice looking. And you know, drawing, like right now I'm kind of like taking my time with it. But a drawing can take me anywhere from 2 hours to 4 days. It just depends on how much detail it is and how much shading and stuff that I want to put in. Now, what kind of irritates me is these people, and I'm not giving names, but who charge like $100 for a drawing or $200 for a drawing, and it looks maybe okay. I wouldn't pay $200 for it. And I feel like those types of people give artists a bad name. But yeah. Don't worry, I won't forget the stupid butterflies. It's just, I don't. Oh, I guess Spring the Chap the Killer may have subscribed to me because I've got one extra one than I did before. Or whoever did, thank you. I really do appreciate any and all love and attention. I'm secretly a attention whore. I've thought about doing on Twitch. I don't really have a Twitch channel, but I thought about doing on Twitch and doing like a spoof on like twats and like having the hashtag being watch me as I draw in my lingerie and makeup, and it'll be like me in like the most unsexy Ninja Turtle type pajamas with foundation on and like literal like war paint like from the movies or like G.I. Joe or whatever on my cheeks. Technically it is not false advertising because technically any night clothes or meow, my cat, she's so noisy. Hi, baby. It's not false advertising, if I can talk, because war paint's a type of makeup. It's camouflage makeup, but it's still makeup. And any women's night clothes is considered their lingerie. Why? I don't know. That's just how it is. And I'm sure I'll have people being angry at me, and I'll be like, you're the ones being the pervs, or whatever. And I'll be like, I'm just trying to be funny, LOL. But that's how I'd probably get, like, a lot of hate mail. I may wait until I have a little bit more of an audience. And do it as, like, an April Fool's joke, like, haha. I'm, like, the most conservative creature ever. In terms of, like, the clothes I wear and stuff. I'm not saying I dress like the Amish or whatever, but, or the 1800s Victorian era woman, but I don't flaunt it necessarily. I see nothing wrong with anyone who wants to, but that's just... that's just not my styling. Oh my god, the last time I went over to a friend's house, we swam, and it was a socially distant swimming party. And I wore this fairly cute swimsuit, and again, it's fairly conservative. It's a two-piece though, but it's like a tankini. And for those who don't know, a tankini is literally what it sounds like. It is a tank top, but with like swim bottoms type of styling. And so I had this tank top type top, and then these panty line, like granny style panty type bottoms. They're technically bikini bottoms, but I would call, like, I consider bikinis more like the thong style of bottoms. I don't know how to describe it, but the one I was wearing was normal looking swimsuit bottoms. Anyway. She acted like I was showing half of my butt, and we were at her dad's house, which her father is a nice man, and I don't think he would, like, flirt with a younger woman, let's put it that way. Like, he's very, very conservative as well. Like, I felt very safe. Maybe that was my false sense of security. But then the neighbors showed up, and Oh, what was it she said when we got out of the pool? Oh, I forget that you're wearing less clothes than I am, so you probably feel the cold quicker or something like that. And she wore freaking swim leggings into the pool. And I live in the southern part of the United States, like, and it gets pretty hot here. I'm not saying she's not allowed to wear that type of bottoms if she wants to wear them for her own conservative reasons. But let's just put it this way, the top that she was wearing was not that conservative compared to mine. Like, hers was way more low cut than what I had. So I don't know why she was complaining. What do you think so far? I know it's hard to tell, but my cat's laying on top of my tablet, making this a lot harder. I think she thinks she's being helpful. I thought about doing another YouTube video tonight, but I was like, I kind of want to live stream. I think I'm done with the hair. This is how I draw realistic eyebrows, by the way. Probably like not the most effective way to do it. Okay. We are going to now probably trying to think of the best way to do this. To those who don't know, I've been drawing since I was 14. Maybe a little bit younger. But that's when I started to try and take it more seriously. And at first, a lot of people were like, oh, you shouldn't draw, you shouldn't waste your time, and stuff like that, but I feel like I proved them wrong. More or less. I always wanted to go to art school too, but I just was never able to because of money. I think it's so arrogant of people who did have the opportunity to go for one reason or another. Saying that I'm drawing her nose bad. They wish they hadn't gone, or they wish they knew now what they knew then, and I'm thinking at least you had the opportunity. You don't have the regret that you didn't get to go. It just wouldn't, logically speaking, it wouldn't make sense for me to go, because there's really not, I don't want to move states, and there's not really any art careers in the area which I live, other than like freelance work, and that's like not really worth it to me to try. And I could try, but I don't think, again, I don't have very good networking skills or something, because I don't know, I just can't get people to commission me. That sounds so pitiful. Nobody will commission me. to those who don't do drawing that much, or who don't do realism, the human form actually has no lines in terms of an outline. It's made out of like shadow or whatever. Does that mean I'm still probably using like the stupidest way to do that? Yeah. Probably. By the way, if you have any questions about art, feel free to ask me. I don't guarantee I'll know the answer, but I'll try. What do y'all think so far? I'm probably gonna go on to bed. Getting sleepy, and I still have to brush my teeth. But considering I'm not particularly good at realism, this isn't half bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on to bed. I may work on it some more tomorrow. Anyway, like, subscribe, all that good jazz. And thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a good one and a good night.